I want to talk about some of the stories that you heard, in preparation for the movie that kind of struck you, even from the governor himself. What did he tell you that may have struck you to sort of, encapsulate what you were portraying?
Well, he told me a lot of things that are not in the film,
Right.
that, about what he was going through personally and the decisions that he had to make, and some stuff about with him and his wife, and what he was, because he's the governor, but he's just a regular human being as well,
Right.
doing his normal business, and how it turned everything around from what he was expecting to do. But I think the added pressure on him as the governor of the state and the decisions that he had to make, is unique, obviously. And him telling me how pressurized it was to make some of those decisions in
like
conjunction.
shutting down the city.
Yeah, shutting down. I mean, I don't know how many times that's happened
Not
in the
very many.
U.S., but I'm sure it fits on my one hand, maybe, And I think it was obviously it was a needed move, a smart move, because when you find out that they're trying to move to New York, you can't allow these monsters to go to another state and do what they've been doing in Boston. So he's a strong man. He's a very strong man.
And speaking with some of the wives of, the men that were first responders and the policemen and.
Yeah, I think anybody can relate to Carol Saunders. You're, like we're saying, these are just everyday normal people kind of going about their business as you do, and then the unthinkable happens. And the fear and the vulnerability, the helplessness that you feel, as so many husbands and wives experienced that day. I'm so conscious of what moms and dads at home, whether you're a soldier or you're a police officer, the sacrifice that they have is as great as the folks going out and doing that. And I feel, there's that part in the movie where Mark comes home to Carol, Tommy comes home to Carol, and they have that very intimate moment. And I like to think that wasn't unique to that family. The trauma, the tragedy that so many people endured that day, those days. I think it was really beautiful that we were telling that side of the story, as well as the heroism that Dunn Main, exemplified that day. It was, you talk about the things that you didn't know. I didn't know that they were on their way to New York, and to think that they wanted to continue the rampage.
That was pretty chilling.
I didn't know the shootout in Watertown was so significant and so brutal. That was a real shock. And I think, because the city was shut down by the governor, there was such a limited amount of information that did come out. And so I am grateful to this film that we're getting to hear the other side of the story. And I think that's what makes the film really powerful and really resonates with folks.
For sure. And I don't think this is too soon. Actually, to be honest with you, I think this is a great time for a movie like this to come out.
I think so. I mean, there's so much.
USA.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much going on in the world and that directly relates to this, that I think it's something that, it is a celebration of overcoming this. It's not about. To me, it's not about, oh my God, what a tragedy. It's about, oh my God, these people are overcoming this, and we can too. If we join together, if we know that love will knock the hell out of hate, and that's what I think. That's what Boston Strong is.
Yeah, you're making me cry. It was very moving. So, congratulations.
Thank you.